What's up, weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon outside, and today is a good day, man. I'm feeling great today. I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling 10 foot tall and bulletproof.
Good.
Always a good day when I got this one with me. Cami Bay here. She's about to hop on Shay's Sportster, and you know what, man? I think I finally talked her out of the CBR.
Okay, I'm gonna sell it, and I'm gonna go buy a Fat Bob.
She has a favorite Harley Davidson. She's just never ridden one. She spent time on the Sportster, but as far as looks go, she likes the Fat Bob. But let me tell you what, man. When it comes to liking fat boys and fat bobs, hey, I already knew that about you, kiddo.
Are you talking about yourself? Stop it. Okay. Hopefully this shirt stays on.
Hell yeah. You know, I'm gonna say not everybody enjoys editing, but I enjoy editing sometimes. Not everything that goes on camera necessarily gets to be put on YouTube. Some of that stuff is just for me, and some of it goes somewhere else. Cami knows what time it is. I don't know if she'll end up getting a Fat Bob. She might be a little too short for it. They usually have kind of not forward controls, but that whole further forward thing, which I actually really like. And remember, even though she's taller than Shay, Cami still is only 5'2", so forward control can be a real pain in the butt. And if you are interested in her CBR, don't let me talking all that crap about it make you like not want it. I just don't like it. I mean, I'm just not a sport bike guy, and if you are, that's fine. And I eventually worked on Cami till she isn't, so I don't know if that's the best sales pitch ever, but it is available. Always drives me crazy when I hear these stories of other Harley Davidson dealerships that don't let people test ride the bikes. I mean, I expect that from a metric dealership or a Euro dealership, but Harley dealerships, man, they've always been great about it. But maybe I'm just spoiled because we got Bert's Barracuda here and Bert's Black Widow down south, and man, you can just walk in there and test ride pretty much about anything. I don't understand it. I don't know why you'd want a bike without riding it around first, but actually really standard practice at a lot of places. They don't let you ride that thing around until you freaking put the down payment down and signed all the paperwork. Well, at Bert's, they let you try it out first, which I really love. After you, my good man. I don't get it, man. I mean, we were going the same speed, and then all of a sudden you decided you wanted to do 90, and now I'm the jerk because you're trying to pass me on the right. Like, that's all good, though. That kind of stuff doesn't make me mad. It's really useless to get mad at anybody when you're driving on these roads. You could get mad all day if you wanted to. That's for damn sure. Holy mackerel. Y'all need to take it easy today. Man, this guy's out here on the streets, dude. It's a bloodbath. They will run you down to shave off 3.5 business seconds off their commute. The blood will wash off, baby. Take her easy. Come on. I'll tell you, watching Cami's personal growth over these past couple years has been so amazing for me. I'm really, really proud of her. No, I'm not talking about her finally deciding that she wants to sell the CBR. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. It just, maybe, it's hard to explain. Man, it's hard to explain. It's also not hard to explain. The easy explanation is you guys don't see everything that happens here. I try to be really honest about my life. I try to be and really show you what's happening in our lives, but not only can I just not show everything, but there's some things I don't want to show. Me and Cami and the growth that she's experienced and the growth that we've had together over this past year has been really incredible to watch, and it makes me very, very proud of her. That's a person, I've known Cami since she was a teenager, and seeing where she's been, where she started, the ups and downs, and seeing where she's at now makes me very proud to call her friend. All right, let's see what Burst has got cooking for us today. No, you can park however you want. This one just, mine will fall over if I park like that. The man with the plan, Uncle Bogator up here at Bert's Barracuda. I choose you, Bogator. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me open my purse and get your purse in it. Shoot, baby. If I knew how to turn you on. I'm just kidding. Compliments always work. Let me see it. What did I suddenly forget? You put it on, All right, you're recording. That's the whole people are like, oh, I should be a dick to girls. That's how you get girls to like you. I'm like, I don't know where that came from. Being nice has always worked for me. They go shade tree research and how you're surrounded by beautiful women all the time. First off, animal magnetism. Yeah, you be nice. Dude, Mike Branch putting in work up here at CUDA, man. I just think it's so cool that he's up here. Man, I try to come up here. We come up here all the time, and it always breaks my heart when they say somebody who watches the channel came by and we didn't get to say what's up to him. Well, at least Uncle Bogator's here now, and I told him anytime someone comes up, go ahead and give me a FaceTime, man. I'll see what's up, dude. If I'm out and about and I'm near, I'll swing on by and have a beer with you. Now, I can't guarantee that if old Uncle Bogator calls me that I'm not necessarily going to be getting up to something where I can't answer the phone, but those are the only two options. Either answer the phone or don't. Yeah, something tells me Cammy likes it. What do you say, kiddo? Is that a thumbs up or what? Hell yeah. Shh, it's the fuzz. Uh-oh, we might be getting pulled over. Whoops. Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe Cammy liked the bike a little too much and, fuzz be gone. Please don't bother us today. Just a couple of kids out on their scoots, just part of the law-abiding citizens club. Well, I gotta tell you, I think that Nightster fits Cammy Bay just about perfectly. Dude, you look awesome on that bike. You look so good. That's the one. She didn't even get as far as the Fat Bob. It's the Nightster. There they go. This Nissan needs to go ahead and take it easy. We can definitely fix that. I gotta tell you, I know Cammy is already definitely a very big fan of the Nightster. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I'm a pretty big fan of her on the Nightster. Hell yeah, look at that girl go over here. Loving it, man. All the babes are out tonight. My man's on the scoot. Looking good, feeling good, doing good, baby. Dude, that Nightster, I can hear like the muted exhaust underneath that big factory muffler. I bet you that thing sounds awesome with an open up exhaust. And I've actually never heard one yet. I don't even know what they sound like once you open them up. Now there's the sound. I think that all black look really suits Cammy though. Hey. Shoot, baby. Baby, I'll tell you, I am feeling the pressure. I think it's time for a little bit of stress relief. Oh, yeah. You know, whoever said you can't run from your problems obviously never rode a motorcycle. You can run from your problems. You can also make loud noises and scare them away. Oh yeah, that's why I like the attack chopper, baby. It's just like the perfect mix of this is sketchy and it might kill me, and it also goes really fast and stops really well on top of it. Just the best of both worlds. I dig the mix. Yeah, and some people say that chopper shouldn't stop well and chopper shouldn't go fast and chopper this and chopper that and they shouldn't handle well. You know, I've even been known to say that a time or two, but Then I get on this thing and rip it wide open, and it makes me a believer, baby. Milwaukee 8 choppers, that's where it's at. Or at least I like this one. And this bike, I'll tell you, this bike splits people right down the middle. Exactly the kind of motorcycle I like, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy, Chief. Like I said, you can run away from your problems. That was a problem, and I solved it. Just ride around them and haul ass away. All of a sudden, anything that's bothering me, you know, when a Ram truck is trying to run me off the road, you know, the other stuff doesn't really seem like that big of a deal, does it? Is that the fun thing about motorcycles? Is that what really makes it fun? Is that adrenaline hit where you're just like, there's just like a thin line of rubber between me and instant frickin' death, man. Kind of makes everything fall into perspective, doesn't it? That and the whole reason that we have this chopper in the first place really ends up putting things in perspective too, which is why it makes when I'm feeling stressed out, which is just all BS, man. It's nothing really bothering me that bad. Just my normal stuff getting into my head, which does happen to me every once in a while. Walls start closing in. I feel like I got 10 things to do in 5 days to do it in. Time is running out. Time is running out. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Yeah, everybody feels like that sometimes. So, you know, near-death experiences on fast motorcycles. I don't know if that's what the doctor ordered, but it's what I'm prescribing, baby. I also realized I didn't put a tag on this thing before I left the house. Whoops. I go, well, you know, just add in running from the fuzz to the list, okay? It just makes everything a little more fun and all my problems seem a little less so. And I said specifically this bike for a reason, and it's not just because it makes an awesome sound, it's loud and it looks cool. Well, some people think it looks cool, some people absolutely despise it. That's all right, baby. I don't really care. The whole thing about choppers is if you make one that appeals to everybody, well, you don't. You can't. That's literally impossible. But this chopper in particular, this chopper really does make me forget my feelies, because the reason we have it is something so much more bigger than me and so much more important than my stupid little feelings. Now, one of the great things that things into perspective for me is thinking about why we're giving this chopper away, because yes, there's less than a month left. Right now is less than 1,000 people who've entered to win this chopper. So for $20, your chances are pretty damn good. $20 will get you, I don't know if it's a 1 in 1,000 chance because less than 1,000 people have entered, but some of them have bought multiple tickets. Whatever it is, the chances on winning this chopper or a trip down here, fishing trip down here, or another Sportster tracker are, it's better than playing a scratch off, if I'm being honest with you. And like I said, it brings things into perspective, this bike does. As much fun as I have on it, and even though it chased away the stupid little gremlins making me feel bad, me worrying about my precious little emotions. It does that because the reason we're giving it away is to help people who have lost absolutely everything in these hurricanes that have ravaged Florida. You know, these hurricanes that just hit the coast, man, they have taken everything from people. They've taken people's lives, they've taken their homes, they've taken their livelihoods, they've taken their mothers, their fathers, their children. Everyone goes like, oh, it wasn't that bad, only this many people died. Well, that was during the storm. That's not counting afterwards. That's not counting the lives torn apart, the people living in FEMA trailers, the people wondering, you know, they lived in their dream home, they lived there forever, and their insurance company screwed them over. Gotta hate hearing that. People are like, oh, well, if you don't have insurance, screw you. You know how many insurance companies filed for bankruptcy after those hurricanes hit here? And people who've been paying their insurance premiums for years go into cash to check and go like, hey, I've been good. I've been paying all my insurance premiums. Those companies just looked at them and said, sorry, we declare bankruptcy. You get nothing. Your house is destroyed. Have luck being homeless. Instead of, farmers, farm insurance, we're going to be called farm insurance. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally what happens with these companies. They don't lose anything. They just start a new freaking company. And then that one will declare bad. It's a bad scene, man. It's bad. Oh, it's the kind of stuff that really puts it in perspective to me. And I'm not trying to sit here and go like, oh, wow, my life is, I should not feel bad about anything because all these other people have it so much worse. But it does put things in perspective for me to know that I should be grateful for what I have, and being grateful for what I do have. It really does chase those gremlins away, you know? And sometimes just thinking about being grateful ain't enough, because you go like, yeah, I know I got a lot of good stuff. I know I should be grateful. I think about how bad other people have it, and I know I should be very grateful. And that brings us to the second part of how to feel good. Do a good deed. Here's how you can help. It doesn't seem like you can do anything. You look at these people, thousands of people, tens of thousands of people who've lost their homes, people who have died, entire communities wiped off the face of the freaking earth, man. You go like, how can I help these people? Well, you can, because $20 makes the difference. You don't think it does, you know? Like, what does $20 do? Well, first off, it gives you, like I said, less than 1,000 people have bought tickets to win this motorcycle and fishing trips down here and other motorcycles. I mean, there's a lot of prizes. And we got less than a month left, and everyone is doing great things. We're doing awesome stuff, and people are buying multiple tickets, but it's still less than 1,000 people have bought tickets for this motorcycles. Oh, feeling good feels good, baby. What you can do is this double time. Go for a motorcycle ride if you're feeling bad, especially here on Valentine's Day, because I know that affects a lot of people. If you're feeling bad, go for a motorcycle ride and do a good deed, because doing something nice feels good. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get on this motorcycle, and I wanted to talk to all you guys out there, all you amazing people who enrich my life, who make me have a better time every time I freaking go out, I film something, I make a video, I do a little bit of editing, I talk to some people on Instagram. Every time I do that in the Discord, it makes me feel better. And I want to and this is for no, and I'll take anything from this raffle. I don't make any money off this. The whole point of charity is you don't make money off of charity. You know, at the end of it, they usually cost me money, but they cost everybody money. That's kind of the point. We got a little extra money, and someone else needs our help. And when I tell you that 20 bucks makes a difference, it does. When I tell you doing something good for somebody else and learning how you can help somebody else's life out and make their life a little bit better, even if it's just for a moment, that feels good, man. And so that's what we're all doing together right now. And if you're down, I'm telling you right now, try it out. You think about all those people that you could have helped out with that 20 bucks, and maybe you'll get rewarded with something awesome for it. But even though that's awesome, that's also not really the point. But it is pretty awesome, and time is running out on that one. So if you're going to buy a ticket, you better do it quick. I'm acting like it's Thanksgiving, not Valentine's Day, but I'll tell you, I got a lot to be thankful for. I got all my friends, both of those I see regularly in real life, and all you guys out here that I haven't met yet, and I'm very thankful that all these opportunities exist for us to do good things in this world, for us to make a difference, man. And you know what? Maybe it's only a $20 bill with the chance of winning something cool. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all you do. Hell, maybe you don't even do that. Maybe you just share the video and tell somebody about it. That's okay too. Whatever it is, you can do something right now. You're sitting at your computer screen. You can make a difference in somebody's life right this second. Like I said, even if you ain't got 20 bucks to buy a ticket, you ain't got 20 bucks, that's all right. You can share the video. You can tell somebody about it. And even if maybe you want to share it to somebody who don't know nothing about motorcycles, don't care about this whole thing. The link's down below. You want to buy raffle tickets? There's a link in the pinned comment. You go ahead and click that link, and you just send that link to somebody. You know what I mean? You ain't even got to share my whole video. And if you share that with one person, you share it on your Facebook, you share it on your Instagram, you've done more than 99.9% of the people in this damn world will ever do for somebody else. It don't take much to do good deeds, and doing something just kind of good every once in a while. I mean, I'm just saying every day. You ain't got to be a saint. You ain't got to do a good deed every day. You know, I'm aiming for like 2 or 3 a month max. You know, I got a reputation to uphold. I'm kind of if I start doing too many good deeds, you know, it's not exactly great for the brand. So 2 to 3 a month max. But those 2 to 3 a month, they end up feeling pretty good, man. And it feels good to do good things with all of my friends. Which brings us to the next part of this video, which is hanging out with my friends. Let's go do that. Hopping on the embarrassingly covered in bird shit Ducati. That does not make me happy. I mean, it's not like the bird crap makes it any slower. And then I'd ride a dirty bike. I will ride a dirty motorcycle. It really doesn't bother me all that much, but riding one that's covered in dirt dookie and just running out of time this morning and not being able to clean it off, it just bugs the literal crap out of me. Pun intended. What's up, bud? It's just me and you? Oh, there they go. What's happening, y'all? I forgot it was the night parade tonight. Dude, my man. We got Mike the Barber, Phil Zilla, Born Scum. Love those guys. Brapstar, my man. Thanks for the support. Mike Branch, Odin. I paid $52 for that sticker. I love that. So it was indeed fancy dress for our man, Mr. Bueller's birthday, for Jack's birthday, and neglected to dress up fancy. But I did bring my bird shit covered Ducati. There's nothing fancier than a sellout. Here, Whiskey Chaser finally getting a Harley. You know what, man? This looks almost as cool as a Bolt. Almost. No, dude, it's just like you got the grown-up version of your bike. It's like you went from Duplo to Lego, man.
I went from the little tiny trike to the like 7 to 11.
Yeah, dude, you put away your Roblox and you finally coughed up the money for Minecraft.
It's my big wheel.
Your big wheel bike. It's always so amazing to have you here, my friend. The whole crew's out, man. We got people drinking out of wine glasses. Luckily, David decided to join me in solidarity and not dress up fancy either. Although I do see Shep wore his fancy boonie hat, so I thought you weren't gonna dress up fancy, so we weren't. so we weren't all the same.
I didn't want to feel left out.
Yeah. So no, this is not the Distinguished Gentleman ride. It is absolutely not that, because the Distinguished Gentleman is not a charity. I mean, this isn't a charity either. This is Jack's ride, but this is the dirt. This is the dirtbag ride. Yeah, scum, villains, evildoers. My kind of people. Yeah, also for David. You need someone up there when they get into heaven to put in a good word for us, man, or else, you know, it's not looking good for this crew. It's a freaking Harley Davidson, not a Kawasaki, dude. Pump the brakes. Do you want to talk about the ultimate dad move right here, baby? The jorts and the high-vis gunny, we love you. Wait, no, man, I love it, dude. Be still, my beating heart. You want to talk about high vis on high vis on high vis, dude? My man's playing 4D chess. Glove here on the Yamaha Striker, baby. The Diplomat looking shiny, baby. I love that, dude. I can check my gold in the gold. And and Dr. Girlfriend back here going just a little worse for wear. Oh my God, I love it, dude. That's so good. Doc Girlfriend got a hold of that tequila last night, man. All right. She's got her own bike now, but maybe on the back's a little better today. Hell yeah, buddy. I get it, buddy. It's the crack of noon on a Saturday. You're in your whatever gen Camaro that is, but that's definitely the generation of Camaro that's got a floor covered in backwoods guts, okay? I mean, same. Well, the old pasta rocket taking the lead today on the dirtbag ride for Jack's birthday, and there's bird crap all over it. Definitely looking the dirtbag part, and with everybody feeling pretty hungover from last night, we're all feeling the dirtbag part too. I love it. Is this when life imitates art? I'm not really sure. I also have no idea how fast I'm going. 96 kilometers. That seems fast, right? But I don't think it is. I think that's a normal speed to go. One of you guys who lives over in Europe gonna have to tell me what that means. And I found out the other day when I was like, oh man, I changed it to kilometers for sun bleach. So like, do they use miles in England? I had no idea that they had a mixture just like us. That makes me like England better. Actually, I found out it's not, you don't actually call it England over here, they just call it Uck. Or at least that's what I was calling it. Nobody's corrected me yet, so Uck it is. We're heading to the beer shed, which seems like the perfect kind of place to take a bunch of dirt bags on motorcycles. And I might not be fancy dressed like the rest of them, but I brought my fanciest bike, which will look very out of place at the beer shed. Protected by a trailer park? Beer shed is one of my favorites. And you know what? I didn't even get us lost coming here. And I thought about it too. I thought about maybe getting us lost just for old time's sake, but nah, I just took everybody here. Apologies in advance if you were hoping for the full Brapstar experience of getting lost upon going to a destination that you've been to hundreds of times. It goes right back out to that road. She's gonna go get gas. I guess she doesn't want to get rescued again. Of course, getting rescued by me is, usually not very timely, so I don't blame her. Got all these beers and no one to drink them with because they're all still standing out next to their motorcycles. Yo, you gonna help me drink these beers or what, man? Come on.
I was a full-time felon.
Yeah. What was that? Yeah, we're part-time felons, full-time good guys now. Sure. Yeah, we all just took a picture, but Jack was in it. It's Jack's birthday. Wouldn't you want to take the picture so you can remember all the people? Why do you need to be in it too? Seems greedy.
I am greedy.
That's why I like you.
Hey, we're sitting here quiet at the edge of this big pond. We got no worries here. Nothing to go wrong. The sounds of nature, too numerous to count. The color of green really stands out. The shadows of fish, their ripples, their wakes, will capture your vision some near, some far. If you look long enough, hot damn, you'll see where they are. The grunt of a gator, maybe the croak of a frog. The sky and the water in the distance becomes one. The wind is cool, soft on our face. The only thing better is the cold beer and the good people in this place.
Woo! Only at the beer shed, right off the cuff, my man. That was amazing. That was so good, dude. This is about as southern as it gets, baby.
This was the first time.
We got bowl peanut. That's your first bowl peanut? What?
Serious right now?
It's like a bean.
But it's like kind of machine.
He loves it, obviously.
The flavor is really good, but the texture.
The texture is even better.
Some people eat the shell, but no, like it's still the best.
Don't try to eat the shell. I don't eat the shell. Now try it 6,000 more times. You'll love it. I mean, it ain't no French fries and gravy, David. All right, it's about as southern as it gets. Like we said, we got boiled peanuts, we got smoked chicken wings, we got all our friends enjoying beers. The only thing that's really like ruining this, the only thing that's really making it out of place is a New Yorker. Oh, New Yorker. I guess New Yorkers in Florida is about as southern as it gets.
I love you. Well, I did because I found out you were from New York.
You're allowed. You're allowed. Alex, Yankee, you're allowed. Everyone else, you'll be stopped at the border and given a test. Choose wisely. Just when you thought you were safe, just when you thought there was no danger, you thought everything was going to be just fine, and all of a sudden, you think you're going to eat those shrimp? You think I'm going to get one of them shrimp? I'm going to take one of them peel and eats, bud.
I got extra seasoning on it.
They're buying their own beers, although, gosh, what a shame, dude. You know this place is full of villains and awful people. These two pretty girls over here buying their own beers. But I do want to give a huge thanks to everybody watching right now in the premiere crowd, because every time you guys throw a couple bucks in the premiere chat, that's what I use to buy the first round. This doesn't seem right that I take it for myself. So, you guys, for everybody here, on Jack's birthday, y'all bought the first round. Thank you. Old Chad Tree Surgeon's got to jump on the bright red dog Ducati and make his escape because it's about to pour. And I definitely still could hang out even if it was going to rain, but please start. God, I hate Bluetooth. Who ever thought that Bluetooth was a good idea for this crap? He's still got orders to pack at home before the market tomorrow. We're hanging out at Kirby's Market, the Rats and Wrath Market, the Dirty Shame. So let's see if we can get home dry. If old Chad Tree Surgeon can get home without smearing his mascara. Dude, that place is freaking packed. Fred's Market, best buffet in Tampa Bay. Dude, there's something to be said about a place that's got a full parking lot. We're gonna have to check that one out. For all the problems it's given me, and there's been a few, getting on this Ducati still feels freaking awesome. Something about the sound this bike makes. It's all about the sound. There he goes, dude. That freaking blue. Those Honda Civic SIs, like crazy looking ones, y'all need to go ahead and take it easy. I'm just over here trying to pontificate, trying to write some poetry about the sound that the exhaust of this bike makes and what it does to me. And you're over here just being so blue. I get it. I get it. You drive a freaking fast Civic. Calm down. We're writing poetry over here. That's the thing, dude. Some boy racer in a Civic or any other or anything else along that line will just hear the sound of a Ducati and see this bright red machine, even though it's covered in bird crap right now, and go like, I'm about to do a flyby and get you going and it's time to freaking race. I'm like, dude, trust me. I love that my Ducati is fast. I love that it's fast, but there are so many things I love about it before that I love that it's fast. I hate a lot of stuff about it too, but oh my gosh, dude, just an Italian machine, dude, is like owning a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. Yes, it's going to cause you problems, but is it also, are people going to call it absolutely hideous? Yes, but I think it's beautiful. I think it's daring. I think it's bold. Are people going to complain about the fact that it has a V-twin engine when a four-cylinder makes so much more sense? Yes, but I love the heritage. There's just like there's something about Harley-Davidson, there is definitely something about Ducati. And it ain't because it's fast. Yes, it's fast, but that ain't what it is. Lots of bikes are fast. You can buy any fast bike. You can buy any number of bikes that are just as fast as this Ducati. There's something about this bike. Something about this one that keeps me coming back. Even after all the heartbreak, I'm right back on top of it, just loving every minute of it. I know what Florida weather looks like, and that gray sky, that looks like it's about to rain any second. At any second, it could just open up a deluge. The heavens could be torn asunder, and I will be soaked in about 3.5 business seconds. Oh, let's go ahead and hurry up. I keep saying that it ain't about this Ducati being fast. I don't care that it's fast, but it's still fast. So let's go. Yeah, it's not about it being fast, but I'm also certainly not complaining. All right, y'all, that's gonna about do it for this video. Just remember, you too can be chaotic good. That link's down below. There's less than a month left to buy tickets. Jump on that now. And like I said, less than 1,000 people entered to win this thing so far. Or a fishing trip. We're giving away one all expenses paid fishing trip. One more. We've already given away 2. And we're also giving away a Sportster. So links down below. And you know, even if you don't share this video and you ain't got no money to buy a raffle ticket, huge thanks to Bert's Barracuda and Bert King himself for making all this stuff possible, man. He's a good dude. And I might not have a lot of money put on this, about, you know, $100. Well, you know, you get 6 tickets for $100. That's about where my kind donations end. That's about how much money I got to spend. And some people only got $20 and some people ain't got anything. That's okay. But Bert King has a lot and he's given a lot. So help me out. Let's help him out and let's do something good. Till next time, y'all, keep it weird.
Crashing through the sky comes a fearful cry. Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. Armies of the night, evil taking flight. Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Panic spreading far and wide. Can the world oppose the deadliest of foes? Shade tree, army. Shade tree, army. Who will risk it all to end the evil call of Shade Tree, army. Shade Tree, army. They never give up, they never say die, walking tall with banners high. Shade Tree Army, a ruthless gang of scum, villains, freaks, and bikers determined to rule the world.